bello videogiocare così. Che bello gameplay. Ragazzi, succhia! Volete tutti e due? Godo come Maria dopo che si è fatta mettere incinta dallo Spirito Santo. Dio cane, è solo la forchetta, porco Dio. Da qui, un cazzo di javelin. Sulla mappa grossa come il mio cazzo, per Dio! Io 89! Non è possibile, porca madonna! Ovviamente arrivi qui, cammini una mappa che è inutile, cioè, capito? Cioè, avete presente i video di Anthony Di Francesco? Ecco, la stessa cosa lì dicendo, solo che i video di Anthony Di Francesco causano direttamente morte cerebrale. Tu, muori! Oh, mi è proprio andato lì. Di lanciare la roba, cioè il partito. Io non posso rompere casa ogni volta. Non posso rompere casa ogni volta. Non l'ha mai giocata in questo video. Fammi vedere i nomi. Guarda, vi posso già dire che il primo è tedesco, si vede solo dal nome. Vabbè. Non lo so, io entro nelle lobby, entro nella terza guerra mondiale ogni volta. È il primo? È il primo? Bandiera tedesca, vediamo se è il primo. È il primo! Ho 102! Porca madonna, porca. La nonna che è già morta. Come fai? Come fai? Sta stordito! Supporto aereo. Non lo faceva sto rumore. Buona partita. Quanto è fatto? Ha fatto 32, 34. Non c'è rinuncio. Vedo gli analisi, questo probabilmente è un tiro delle bestemmie, perché io non ce la faccio più a registrare con 60 gradi in questa gara. Mi ero ripromesso di non fare king delle bestemmie in estate perché mi giuro su Dio ragazzi, sono appiccicoso, quindi basta. Lasciate un mi piace se volete che io continui a provare a editare qualcosa di veramente fantastico, sui forse mai ce la farò, un mi piace probabilmente per il king delle bestemmie, basta.
to shout out my real name, but I want to tell you a story of this one of the most classic movies of all time that has been out for many years. It was a movie that everyone has seen as a kid. It was The Wizard of Oz. It was a very good movie of children films with The Lion King, Ice Age, Moana, Frozen, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and lots of other children films that have been our childhood for many years to come to this day. What most people do know about The Wizard of Oz is a children's movie that was made in 1939. It was a movie that most of our grandparents and our parents had seen when they were kids. And they have shown us the movie when we were young. To this day, I have been watching the movie non-stop. To this day, as The Wizard of Oz was one of the favorite movies as a kid. I am an 18-year-old Wizard of Oz fan, and I love everything that is Wizard of Oz related. Stuff like movies, plays, books, and even toys. I have been collecting this kind of stuff for many of years. But what I heard from people on Facebook is they said there was a violent version of Wizard of Oz on my group called Wizard of Oz for Everyone. The next day I got home from work to see a bunch of notifications from the people who were in my Wizard of Oz group. I never checked my group notification on Facebook often because I was busy with many other things in my real life. There was something someone posted about 20 minutes ago and it said, "I know why the Wizard of Oz was not released in 1936 and it was never made to be seen to the public until 1939. It was because the version was very violent and was way too scary for children to enjoy watching." Then I scroll more and more through the group posts that I see. Someone also said that it had violence and even gore. I had no clue on what they were talking about, so I posted on my group that I was going to a garage sale this weekend to hope to find anything related to Wizard of Oz. People in my group said, "Hope you find something you like or that you don't have." The next day it was Saturday and it was around 9 o'clock in the morning, so I drove my car around to find a garage sale which was hosted by an old man who appeared to be around age 75. Even it looked boring enough, maybe my luck will find anything with Wizard of Oz related things in the garage sale. I parked my car and greeted the old man as he greeted me back. I looked around but did not find anything that I was interested in until I found a box of VHS tapes that were being sold for 10 cents a videotape. I looked inside the box to find some old movies that I liked. There was a few Disney tapes that I wanted to get, so I grabbed at least 4 VHS tapes that I did not have and that I wanted. Then I saw an odd VHS tape that had nothing on it but a sticker that was a blue star. It was a bit dusty, so I blew the dust away to see gold marker writing that said Wizard of Oz 1936. I was shocked because maybe the people in my Wizard of Oz group on Facebook were right about a violent version of Wizard of Oz. But I was still not sure if I should believe it or not. I walked up to the old man and asked about the VHS with a blue star sticker on it. And I also asked the old man on where he got this strange VHS tape from. He said that years ago his grandfather and his father were employees on making movies around the 1930s and 1940s, and even the half of the 1950s, and he would... But he also told me that he never watched it when he got the VHS, so I paid him the VHS tape with the blue star sticker along with the other VHS tapes that I wanted and drove home to check out the VHS tape, with the blue star on the tape. When I got home, the first thing I did was I took a picture of it and sent it through a private messaging on Facebook to my group members of my Wizard of Oz group. They were shocked and told me not to watch it. I thought they were being silly, like I never want to know, but I wanted to see what this VHS had to say about it. What people had been saying, so I went to the VCR and I blew the dust away from it a while of not being used. To the VCR and I blew the dust away from it after a while of not being used. I rewind the VHS tape, and as I waited for the tape to finish rewinding, I ordered pizza, and it was only 40 minutes before my pizza came. After the pizza came, the tape was all over finished rewinding, so I grabbed myself a soda and along with the pizza sat myself on the couch. My older sister along with my parents were working, so this was a great time for me to watch this strange VHS tape that I got at the garage sale that I went to today. I pressed play on my remote and the movie started playing first. There was the warning description which froze for 5 seconds, then played again. And then there was the MGM logo. It came on. As the logo came on, the screen started flickering. I was about to eject the VHS to find out why when the screen stopped flickering. Then the Wizard of Oz movie came on with opening credits, but I noticed something was odd. The music for the opening credits for the movie was playing backwards. What showed on the opening credits were all the actors that I do know that played the characters in the movie. And that was all I know. And the rest were people that I had no idea who they were, and then the screen faded to black after the opening credits. And then the words came up on the screen saying copyright 1936. I knew this is what most people on my Wizard of Oz group on Facebook have been posting since I went to work a few days ago. Then the screen started to play. The movie, it started off with Dorothy and her dog Toto. They were running away from a thing, it looked like, but it wasn't the quality of the film, but it was a shitty, so I could barely hear what Dorothy was saying. But when I picked up what she said, she tried